If there's one place where the massive gap between Russia and Ukraine's military capabilities is painfully clear, it's in the skies. With a tiny and outdated air force, Ukraine has had to scramble and use every trick in the book to fend off Russian air threats. One of the most unconventional solutions has been the Yakovlev Yak-52, an old Soviet propeller trainer aircraft from the 1970s, never meant to see combat. Despite its age, this rugged plane was built to take off from dirt runways and survive the harshest conditions, proving its versatility and toughness. Now, with few options left, the Ukrainian armed forces are deploying these nearly obsolete trainers to intercept Russian attacks over Ukraine. There's just one hitch. The Yakovlev Yak-52 isn't equipped with a single weapon system. Yet Ukraine refuses to back down. In a jaw-dropping high-altitude video recently posted on social media, a Ukrainian Yak-52 is seen banking hard as it chases a Russian drone intruding into Ukrainian airspace. Behind the pilot, with the canopy thrown open, sits the gunner. He doesn't need a fuselage-mounted cannon. He's wielding his own firearm, ready to take down the high-tech drone, old-school style. The Yakovlev Yak-52, a celebrated two-seat primary trainer aircraft, sprang from the ingenious minds of the Yakovlev Design Bureau. Born in the early 1970s, the Yak-52 was the answer to a pressing need for a tough, dependable, and cost-effective plane to whip Soviet and Eastern Bloc military pilots into shape. The Yak-52's design screams simplicity and durability. Sporting a conventional low-wing monoplane setup with a metal frame and fabric-covered control surfaces, she's as rugged as they come. Under the hood, a Vedenev M14P 9-cylinder radial engine cranks out around 360 horsepower. Unlike most Soviet birds of her time, the Yak-52 boasts tricycle landing gear, making ground handling and training ops a breeze. One of her standout features is her aerobatic prowess. The airframe can endure over 7 and under 5 G loads, perfect for advanced aerobatic training. The cockpit, laid out in tandem, seats the instructor in the rear and the trainee up front. Basic yet effective instrumentation makes it the ideal classroom for rookie pilots. Taking to the skies for the first time in 1976, the Yak-52 went into series production in 1978 at the Aerostar factory in Romania, a nod to the Eastern Bloc's collaborative spirit. She quickly became the go-to trainer for Soviet and Eastern Bloc air forces, earning praise for her ruggedness and forgiving flight characteristics. Throughout her service, the Yak-52 proved itself an invaluable training platform, shaping generations of pilots and bridging the gap from basic flight training to advanced fighter jets. During the 1984 World Aerobatic Championships in Hungary, the Soviet aerobatic team, flying modified Yak-52s, showcased the aircraft's exceptional capabilities, dazzling the crowds and boosting her international reputation. After the Cold War, many Yak-52s found new homes with private owners and flight schools worldwide. Enthusiasts cherished her affordability and aerobatic skills, leading to a vibrant second act in civilian aviation. These former military trainers often stole the show at air displays, executing complex aerobatic routines and thrilling spectators. The Yak-52 still soars today. She remains a favorite among aviation buffs and aerobatic pilots, prized for her sturdy build, ease of maintenance, and versatile performance. She's even found her way to the hangars of Ukraine's armed forces. Ukraine has decided to use the Yak-52 to counter the increasing trespassing of their airspace by Russian spy and strike drones being operated remotely. One of the most frequent offenders is the Orlan 10, a versatile unmanned aerial vehicle developed at the Special Technology Center LLC in Russia. Introduced in the early 2010s, it has become a staple in the Russian military's arsenal, primarily used for reconnaissance and electronic warfare. The Orlan 10 is relatively small and lightweight, with a wingspan of about 3.1 meters and a maximum takeoff weight of approximately 14 kilograms. It's equipped with various sensors, including day and night cameras, infrared sensors, and communication equipment, allowing it to perform a range of missions. The drone can stay airborne for up to 18 hours, with an operational radius of about 150 kilometers from its launch point. It's catapult-launched and lands using a parachute recovery system, making it highly portable and easy to deploy in various terrains. The primary function of the Orlan 10 is to gather intelligence on enemy positions, movements, and infrastructure. Its advanced imaging capabilities enable real-time data collection, which is crucial for planning and executing military operations. The Orlan-10 helps Russian forces monitor Ukrainian troop movements and identify targets by providing live feed and high-resolution imagery. The drone might not be able to directly strike Ukrainian forces, but that doesn't make it any less lethal. It's often used to correct artillery fire. Providing accurate coordinates of enemy positions enhances the effectiveness of artillery strikes, ensuring precise targeting and reducing the likelihood of collateral damage. This capability alone makes it a massive threat to Ukrainian forces. Some variants of the Orlan-10 are equipped with electronic warfare systems designed to jam enemy communications and GPS signals. This disrupts Ukrainian command and control capabilities, creating confusion and hindering the effectiveness of Ukrainian responses to Russian operations. The electronic warfare capabilities of the Orlan-10 also help protect other Russian UAVs, some of them capable of direct strikes and manned aircraft from Ukrainian air defenses. As if that were not enough, the Orlan-10 has been used to drop propaganda leaflets over Ukrainian-held territories. This psychological warfare tactic aims to demoralize Ukrainian troops and civilian populations, complementing the physical and electronic warfare efforts on the ground. With that wide array of roles and capabilities, Ukraine has made it one of its most critical priorities to take down any Orlan-10 that's detected entering its airspace, and that is where the Yak-52 comes into play. In a scene that seems plucked right out of a World War II documentary, we see a propeller-driven airplane banking hard in the sky as it circles around its target, the action taking place over the southern city of Odessa on April 27, 2024. Several videos taken from different angles show the action unfolding from various perspectives and at different times during the sequence of events. The sight of a propeller plane in action in the middle of 2024 is already a rare and uncommon spectacle. But the loud propeller sounds make the moment even more otherworldly. The Yak-52, an aircraft typically used for training in aerobatics, was reportedly equipped with handheld machine guns to open fire upon 2 Russian reconnaissance drones that had penetrated Ukrainian airspace. Several of the clips recorded by different individuals showcase the drones already damaged and descending from the sky with the help of their parachute systems designed to facilitate recovery. This incident clearly highlights the ongoing war in Ukraine, which has been characterized by a strange mix of simple and obsolete weapons with new technologies. According to Militarny, a website that covers the latest news on the war with Russia, the Ukrainian Yak-52 likely shot down the 2 Russian Orlan-10 drones using a gun or automatic weapon operated by the second crew member. The Orlan-10 drones, which are relatively cheap and simple, were seen falling out of the sky with their parachutes deployed. These drones were later recovered by Ukrainian armed forces. The effective air defense measures have limited the impact and usefulness of both countries' air forces. Russia has lost over 100 fixed-wing aircraft, including valuable AWACS planes, and has failed to secure air superiority beyond the front line. The use of surface-to-air missiles to shoot down drones is proving to be too expensive, leading to the need for more cost-effective solutions, such as using guns. This trend reflects a broader adaptation in modern warfare, where high-tech and low-tech solutions are employed side by side to address evolving threats. The incident in Odessa demonstrates the innovative tactics employed by Ukrainian forces, but also depicts the staggering resilience and ingenuity required in modern conflict. As both sides continue to adapt, the mixture of historical and contemporary elements on the battlefield highlights the unpredictable nature of the ongoing war. Looking to the future, the Yak-52 might continue to play a significant role in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Its surprising effectiveness against modern UAVs could inspire further unconventional uses of outdated technology. By leveraging its resourcefulness, Ukraine could potentially retrofit more Yak-52s or similar aircraft with makeshift armaments to bolster its defensive capabilities. Both sides will have to continue thinking outside the box to gain the upper hand. For Ukraine, this might mean exploring other seemingly obsolete technologies. For instance, vintage anti-aircraft guns could be repurposed to defend against drones, or old radar systems could be adapted to detect low-flying threats more effectively. Similarly, Russia might creatively deploy older but still reliable technologies to counteract Ukraine's ingenuity. As the conflict evolves, both sides will likely integrate a mix of new and old technologies, creating a battlefield where the past and present coexist in unexpected ways.